Hey there! Today we're going to show you a cool tool that we have proposed to help small business owners manage their finances more easily. It's called the Finance Dashboard Tools, and it is all based on Google Sheets, inspired by Entrefine. Small businesses, or MSMEs, or UMKM, are super important for the economy here in Indonesia. They contribute a lot to the GDP and provide tons of jobs. But managing finances can be tough. That's where our finance dashboard tools come in. It is designed to be easy to use and affordable, helping business owners keep track of their finances without needing to be an accounting expert. Let's check out the main features of this tool and see how it works for many of them. First thing first, we have main menu, which works as our first main page. So in main page, we'll have some of the accounts and any subtitle that you want to go through. On the main menu, there's the name of each page according to the function and needs for your financial needs. So the first step to use this is for you to select the page you want to enter by clicking on the title of the page you want to go to. And the second, once you click those, click the blue text to go to desired page. What about in selecting page? Well, on each page, in this file there will be a menu next to it that will make it easier to move from one page to another. Example, in the image, the user wants to move to the consumer shopping history page. So, how do we select this? We select the file name that is located beside the table. See, that's the table. Once you've done that, click the blue text to go to desired page.
So, hello, I am Muhammad Rakan Adhitama. Thank you for Widi that already explaining about the main menu and selecting page. So, the next step is will explain by me. The first thing that you need to input or you need to fill the business data and product data in this spreadsheet or this feature for the UMKM's financial dashboards. So, yeah, the first thing that you need to input is business data and product data. So the business data page is used to input the data that will later be used on the other input pages in this file. So the first step is on this page, you can fill in the white box like the business name in the image on the sides. So you can choose your name and then input that name in this page. The second one that then you can fill in your company's cash and the initial amount in the table is shown in the image on the side. Then the initial amount in this table will automatically shown to the financial reports, which is the cash flow statement. It will be an initial amount of that period. So the second one is you need to fill about the platform and the commission. In this section, you can answer your sales platform and what percentage of commission must be paid for each platform. The second one is if there is an update, you can input the update date, the name of the update platform, and changes to the commission. Example like Bukalapak in the picture. The commission percentage has changed from 1.5% to 5%. Why you need to fill this platform? Because every platform or every e-commerce that have a different commission for every transaction that occurs. The next step is that you need to fill the business expenses or biaya business. So in this yellow section, please do not change it because those three expenses like HPP, marketing, operational is expenses that usually appears in every businesses. So in this section, you can fill in any business cost that you usually pay in your business in the white box, like uh, wages for the employees, and then the rent, and then the other costs. Next one is if every business have this financial dashboard feature have uh, sales target, because every business have every target every month uh, that they need to achieve for the growth of the business. So you can fill the white box by selecting the start date of the month in which the sales recording begins. So the first thing you need to fill is the date by selecting the date, and then in the target column you can fill in the target each month. Like the example of this image is this business have 500 million sales target in November 2022. Next, in the last one that you need to fill in business data is the detail of product that you sell. You can fill in the white box in the category details to be used later in the making input. Then fill in each category that you fill in with detail variation, for example, clothing size from S until XL, which are filled in this table. So I just want to inform you that this feature or this spreadsheet, uh, this feature, it helps for the business that move in the consumers industries like clothing or something that have in the goods that have been fixed, not for the food and beverage industries, because uh, for the food and beverage industries, this feature is not support for that industries. So we will move to the next part is product data. Please enter your product name and the variation details that you have entered in the category details above. Again, do not change the yellow rows or the yellow columns so that the system can recognize your product data later. Next one is enter your product's cost of goods sold and then the minimum amount of the stock in the warehouse, so you can aware how much minimum of stock that you need to turn over the inventory, so that you need to buy from the customer from the supplier again that the uh, if the product of top as black example uh, is already below the 50, so it means that you need to fill in again your inventory, so the inventory turnover will be good. And enter your update date when you first enter data or change data from the cost of goods sold and the minimum stock quantity. Again, do not change the yellow column so that the system can recognize your product's data. The next one is in this channel column, the names of the offline platform like Tokopedia, Shopee, Zalora, and Bukalapak are obtained from the platform input that you have been done in the business data. Enter the price of the product you are selling according to the platform you are using. When you input the numbers, do not return them using dots or RP because the rupiah or the dots will appear automatically by the system. Okay, next we will discuss about the feature of the sales management. There is a sales recording. You can record your every sales transaction in this feature. The second one is the sales dashboard. The dashboard that you can view of the analytical data that you can see the data or the summarize of the data that you already input in the sales recording. So it makes easily you to making a decision for your business. And the last one is consumer spending history that so you can know how much consumers that repeat by
Of course, finance and business won't be complete without account payable management. This proposal also proposes account payable payment. Account payable payments are tables that contains debts, mostly about debts. So, how do you use this? Well, first of all, you need to enter the dates. You did your payables payment. Second, you need to choose your transactions code. And the third, you'll just wait for the total payables that will appear automatically based on the transactions code that you chose. So if you choose a certain transaction code, the amount of a certain amount, the amount of whatever that is, will appear. And then you want to enter the payments, your payment amount. So you should enter any amounts that you want, any nominal that you want to pay, as well as accounts that you want to choose. Also, a side note, please don't change the yellow column. Of course, when talking about account payable, we cannot forget about account receivables. Now, in this proposal, we also have account receivable management, which consists of receivable payment and receivable dashboard. Let's talk about the payment first. First, you enter the dates when consumers paid the receivable. So, you just choose the dates on the drop-down selection in Google Sheets or Excel. Second, we choose the transactions code. As you can see, next to the dates, we have those transaction codes that we input first. The third, remember, the total receivables will appear automatically based on the transactions code that you chose. So if you choose a certain transaction code, a certain amount will appear on the yellow column. And remember, don't change the yellow column. The last step is to enter the payment amount received along with the account where the money came in. Of course, if you want to pay, or maybe the customers paid us, we need to enter the exact amount, right? Moving on to the receivable dashboard. In this dashboard, same old, you can choose the name of the consumer according to the names recorded on the sales recording. And every data will appear automatically after you choose consumer that you want to see the receivable list. Of course, after we find the customers, we can also order the list for every receivables based on the transactions code, consumer's name, receivable amounts, and due dates. After we order that, we can see that every data will appear automatically and will be ordered according to your chosen category. Don't forget, the most important value in the world, money, and the original of value itself that represents money, cash. So, cash mutation or cash transfer. How do you do this in our proposal, in our dashboard? First, record the date when cash mutation is carried out in this column. Of course, the first thing you need to know when is it, right? You need to know when does the things happen. And the second step is to select the account or bank where the original balance you want to transfer. So just choose the account where you want to transfer, then select the account or bank where you want to mutate the balance. Remember, the third is to enter the amount of money that you want to transfer or mutate. And also, please choose the account or bank where the original balance that you want to mutate. Then choose account or bank where you want to mutate the balance. Moving on to cash deposit or withdrawal. The first step is always to select dates, yada yada. The second one is to select transaction type that you want to do. So if you want to do deposits, choose deposits. You want to do withdrawal, choose withdrawal. The third is to enter the amount of number that you want to deposit or withdrawal. Of course, this you need to know the exact facts, the exact numbers that you want to deposit or withdraw. After that, choose a bank or account where do you want to do a cash deposit or withdrawal. We'll be moving on to financial reports. In this dashboard, we pick out the necessary reports or statements that is essential in business or finance, which is income statement and cash flow statement. Managers can use this as well as everyone that has to do with finance or business related things. So, we will start with income statement. Income statement. Once you select the options or the page to go here, you need to select the period that you want to analyze in income statement. And remember, after you select that, every data will appear automatically after you select the period. And don't forget, there are graphs too. To select the graph, to know the graph, you need to first select the period that you want to analyze in income statement. And every graph will appear automatically after you choose the period. Moving on to cash flow statements. How do you access this? Well, just go to the cash flow statements page, then select the period you want to analyze in cash flow statements. As you can see, we can see the row for period, and then we choose the column for the exact period we want to see of the cash flow. And after you select it, every cash flow for every bank or account will appear automatically after you select the period. I think that's all for our proposal of financial dashboard in Google Sheets. Yeah, that's pretty much really helpful and really connected to our degrees or major accounting. Thank you for paying attention.